Hello, Gemini. The month of September is going to be about celebration. You guys have something you're going to celebrate. This may be the birth of a new family member, a new career, a new project, a new endeavor that you're going on. Some of you, it may be travel. Whatever it is, you are getting ready to actually get out there and get going. And look at that. You've got the Nine of Cups in the first week, and it's going to be great. I'm telling you, that Nine of Cups is feeling good, celebrating with other people in your life, and enjoying life. Finally, starting to feel the effects of everything you've been doing over the last 3 to 4 years. Some of you, this is ending. This is getting your degree. This is starting a new project, a new business, a new relationship. So we're going to look at the general meaning for you guys, and then we're going to look at career, relationships, and romance at the end. So again, that first week, Mercury's in retrograde. Some of you may be celebrating somebody coming back into your life, somebody that you truly missed very much. And I am hearing that you would have missed them. Oops, sorry about that. You would have missed them very, very much. And it is going to be an exciting time for you. Very good week. Very good energy. So the second week of the month, we have the Five of Wands. Now it's completely night and day right here. And that doesn't surprise me because Mercury pulls us backwards. So there may be some mixed emotions going on inside of you. This is inner conflict of what you've been going through. If you've been partying too much, you're definitely going to feel the effects in the second week, celebrating a little bit too hard. Be careful with what you're putting in your body is what I'm being guided to tell you, because it may cause a lot of problems in the second week. It's good to enjoy life. It's good to indulge in things as long as we don't overdo it. And that's in every aspect of life. So there's a little bit of conflict going on. Maybe you're even feeling some guilt about what you're celebrating, but we're going to look as we move forward. Feeling lack in the third week, and that is the effects of Mercury getting ready to go retro, going direct. You're going to feel that push-pull effect. Some of you have been dealing with somebody who is way, way overindulging. I don't think it's you. And they're causing a drain. They're causing a lot of arguing, bickering, quarreling, and a lack of finances, spending a little bit too much money in things that don't need to be spent. Whoever this person is, and we'll see when we move into the relationship if it comes back up around. But for a lot of you, this is a lackluster in life in general. So this retrograde period, Gemini, is just a reminder of what you've been through. And you may be actually feeling it more intently as the month goes further. But the last week should be very different. We're going to pull that card in a second. Now, if you've been away from family, and you've been divided from people that you love, separated from people that you love, that too will cause this to come in. And you may have actually been with that person, been with those individuals that first week, and it's celebration. But when they leave, and it could be a leaving over conflict, a quarrel. However, you're definitely feeling the effect of them being gone. Whatever it is, you are going to overcome it. Look at that. You're overcoming it by the end of the month. I do feel some of you, you're celebrating an opportunity to travel, to get out of your comfort zone. You're literally going to get out of your comfort zone, but there's going to be an emptiness right in those 2 weeks. You know where you're going. You know what direction. This is something to be enjoyed, but yet you're going to feel the leaving. Whatever is leaving, you're going to feel it. And then the end of the month, this is planning, preparing, and waiting for that finalization to come in, which should come in right at the beginning of October if you don't feel it in that last week. This is very good progress. It is truly good progress where you've had to go through a lot in order to go from happy to feeling the loss back to happy again. And that's what you're doing. And that's what Mercury in retrograde does. So we're going to take a look at your career, projects, whatever you focus your energy and attention on, that is outside of family. The first week, we have the Nine of Cups. Going to get your wish fulfilled. The Nine of Cups, right? You have the Nine of Cups twice right there. Joy, celebration, a new career, abundance, feeling comfortable in an opportunity that may have come in right at the end of August, or a promotion for some of you. Whatever this project, whatever this endeavor is, it is definitely you are doing great. That is going to be a great week for you. So celebrate and enjoy and embrace that. Now, the second week, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is analyzing everything you put into your life overall in general. Career has a lot to do with it. We spend more time in our work environment than we do with our family. However, whatever you have put all your energy and attention in, it is time for you to really, and that's that inner conflict we're talking about, make sure that it is right for you. The ultimate goal is the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. So you're almost there. You definitely have something to celebrate, but you want to make sure, are you going to get back what you give? Are you going to be compensated adequately for what you're doing? Adequate compensation. And remember those words when you are interviewing: I deserve adequate compensation. So you are definitely going to be kind of pulled back a little, kind of put on hold in your project career side of life in order to make sure that it is working for you. Now, look what else is coming, a brand new opportunity, the Ace of Swords. So an ace is, it doesn't matter what ace it is, it's going to be good because it's starting a new chapter. One that creates that authenticity within you. Some of you, this is definitely going to be in the legal industry, and I feel you have gone through years, maybe 8 years, 9 for some of you, of getting your degree, and you're getting that opportunity. There is conflict there because of the expense that is attached to it, and others, you may be going back to school. All right, you may actually be going to learn to get something in technology. All right, I'm hearing technology. And this is going to be very rewarding for you. It's going to start you in a whole new direction. And that will last for decades. That will last for a very long time for you guys. The Ace of Swords is an excellent opportunity coming in. So if this is a project that you've been working on, you're going to get that contract. You're going to get that offer. Now, the last week, look at that. There's the big offer. This is the contract. That's the opportunity. This is the money coming in. This is the person coming in saying, wait, you have to choose between these two. So you'll be picking which one you actually like. The the Knight of Cups. This is emotional satisfaction. This is mental satisfaction. Whatever it is, when you are putting all your energy and effort into, you're going to pick either the one or the group. Okay, you're going to, that you've been investing in, the new path or the old path, and you will decide. One is more satisfying for you, you enjoy it more, but it may not pay as much money. The other one is actually your life and soul purpose. So this is a big deal. And you may keep your job and start a humanitarian project, and that is your life and soul purpose, but it comes with no pay. So it's going to be a little bit different for all of you, but you have a big decision to make when it comes to a career path. But I feel these opportunities are coming in the very beginning of the month, where you're going to receive word, you're going to hear about it, you're going to get information, you're going to be interviewed, all of these amazing things. And you've got to really sit back and say which one, and you will pick by the end of the month. So let's take a look at relationships, because Gemini, I feel you have relationships on the table, and I do feel you have somebody that is coming back into your life to really promote something. This is saying that first week is about traditions and values. Being happy with the Hierophant. You know, the Hierophant is looking at everything from every different angle, ignoring the people around you and saying, have they changed? Look at this. You're going to look at this person. Have they changed? Have they grown? Let me look at you closer with my third eye. Let me look at you with my intuition. And boy, do we know, Gemini, you are highly intuitive. So this is going to be quite an accomplishment. Again, the Nine of Cups is appropriate overall energy for you because this is, again, an accomplishment. Being able to see, have they changed? Have they grown? Now, you may be dealing with a Taurus for some of you. And I think I just said that, and I definitely, I think I brought you up in, well, you've been in a couple readings, so you definitely have people around you. That second week, you're going to have to take a step back when it comes to this relationship. This relationship needs to be looked at from every angle because of the circumstances attached. And when we look at other areas of your life, right, we've got conflict. And you have to make sure you are in alignment with everything. You're analyzing everything in your life right now. So things are being brought back into your mind that you've experienced in the past for a reason, because you've got opportunity at the end of the month in relationships as well. So if this person is lying to you, you're going to know. If they are doing anything deceitful, you're going to know. And then you have to analyze whether or not you want to participate. We have the Five of Pentacles. So looking at this person really close, because they may have left you feeling quite in a lack, okay, feeling a lack of love, a lack of attention, neglecting the relationship, running in, taking what they want, leaving, taking your money, leaving, putting you financially in jeopardy in some way. However, you're going to see it each week as it passes. You're going to see it, and you're going to know whether this Five of Pentacles is going to be overcome or you're going to go right back in there. So make sure you take advantage of that energy with this individual in the beginning of the week. And I feel for a lot of you, it is a family member. It could be a friend, but for me, it feels like family. Obviously, it can be romance, but we're going to look at romance closer in a minute. Whatever's going on, you have the Ten of Cups at the end of the month, and that's what I'm saying. Everything is showing you you're going to start out celebrating. You're going to have this deep introspection, but it won't last long. You're talking a week and another week for some of you. 1 to 2 weeks of saying, is this right for me? Is this the right person? Have they changed? Have they grown? Do I let them back around me? You're going to know the answer. Ten of Cups, happy home, happy life. This is abundance. This is absolute bliss around you. And so it gets better because whatever you're celebrating in the beginning of the month, you are going to actually gain from the growth that you are doing. It's a big growth opportunity for you guys. Now, when it comes to romantic relationships, boy, you better look twice at whoever this person is. I feel for a lot of you, it is somebody who did leave you in this way. This is a romantic partner that may have betrayed you, and right now you're being guided to release your ex, to let that go. You may need to do a little bit of analyzing in the mind. They may not even show up in your life, but it's you saying, you know what, I know better. I won't deal with this type of individual anymore. By releasing them, by cutting the cord, the spiritual cord that connects us to them, that hanging on, hope, wish, faith, whatever you want to call it, by hanging on to the memory, you're going to be releasing it. If you need help with that, you can go to my website, or I'll post it in the link where you guys put your comments to cut the cords, okay, through a cord cutting ceremony I do. Pay attention to the red flags around you. Again, you're being guided. When it comes to romance, Gemini, pay very close attention to whoever's in front of you. You are not going to go backwards. I know you guys are not going to go backwards. I've been gone for a long time, and Mercury's in retrograde, bringing me right back to you guys. I had to take a break, and now I'm back. But this is saying pay attention to their eye movement, to the way they talk, their tonality, their body language, and most of all, using your intuition. This is a very big deal because we want this beautiful 10 of cups, and you're going to have it no matter what. And the last one is retreat. I feel once you analyze this and realize whoever this person is that you are getting ready to meet may remind you of somebody that you've already dealt with. They may remind you of somebody from the past. So you have to set that past aside. And that's what Mercury in retrograde does. Anything that pulls us back and says, take a look, pay attention. Is it them? Do they act the same way? What is it doing to you? How do you feel around this person? You may be retreating with them, and some of you may be retreating without them. But this is a moment for you to expand and cherish the growth within you in your relationship. And I do feel for a lot of you, if you are able to let this go in those first couple weeks, you are going to enjoy a wonderful a wonderful trip, they're saying travel, an excursion. Now I do feel, what is it? This is cruise. Some of you may be contemplating a cruise, but I don't feel you're going to go on it. I feel you're going to go to a local, like bed and breakfast, somewhere local around you will be more suitable. You get more one-on-one time without a lot of people around you, where the two of you get to just kind of mellow out together. So it's going to be quite an interesting month when it comes to relationships, a fabulous month when it comes to career and your overall energy. So let's take a look at an angel message for you and see what they want you to know. You have Fiona. Now that you have asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Now, you guys know you've been with me for so long, and those of you who are new, welcome. But I am guided in my readings, and what I hear and the messages I translate come through me, not from me. I don't even remember what I say. So you have the help right here in this reading. Watch this reading again, especially those of you who are dealing with somebody coming in the past that is triggering you or making you realize there's a familiarity about this situation. So Gemini, have an amazing September, and I will see you soon. Much love.